بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. إخواني في الله, Alhamdulillah. Amps we entered in al-huruf al-illah, al-fi'l al-mu'tal. Al-fi'l al-mu'tal is the opposite of what? Al-fi'l al-sahih. Okay. Al-fi'l al-sahih we took has three categories: Salim, Mahmuz, wa Muda'af. Al-fi'l al-mu'tal has four categories. Okay. And we started yesterday with al-mithal. What is al-mithal? It's a verb that has harf illa at the beginning of it, particularly what? Al-waw and the ya. Al-waw and the ya. And it has a ruling. It has a ruling. It has hukum. That in the Maldi, nothing gets changed. And that's why it's called mithal, because it's like salim. That's why it's called mithal. It's mithl salim in the Maldi. The Maldi doesn't change. But everything else changes. It's qala qultu. That one changes. And if it's masha mashaytu, it changed. Now it's da'a da'awtu. Those change in the Maldi and the Mudari. But this one is called mithal because it's like salim. It doesn't change in the Maldi. Wa'ada wa'adtu. It's still the same. But when it's in the middle, qala qultu, the alif is gone. Ba'a bi'tu. Where the kasra come? Ba'a bi'. Where the kasra came from? It changes. And that's why this one is called mithal, because it's like salim, but only in what? In the Maldi. Only in the Maldi. What happens in the Mudari ghaliban? Al-waw tuhdaf. The waw is dropped in the Mudari. Not all the time, but most of the time. Why is it? Normally, if a kasra comes after the waw, it's going to be mahdhuf. The waw is going to be dropped. But if a fatha comes after it, most of the times it's going to be there. Sometimes it's dropped. For example, is wa'ada ya'idu. Is ya'idu. It's a kasra. But is wada'a with a dad. Wada'a yada'u. It would be yaw'adu, but it's still dropped. It's still dropped. Okay? It's still dropped. For most of the times in the Mudari, the waw was dropped. Okay? I want you all to be very clear. I put examples in these verses. We're going to go over the verses that we did yesterday just to make sure that everything is there. I put examples that the waw is not dropped. And those examples I put that the waw was not dropped because there came a fatha after the waw. No. And it's easier to pronounce. Tu'adun. As for if it's a kasra, it's difficult, and that is why the waw was dropped. So we want to go back and we want to look at that. The questions is with you, or I'm going to ask you, the brothers and sisters online. Okay. I want identification of what the verb is. I want you to tell me, is it Maldi or Mudari? The first one is on you all, on your brothers and sisters online. We're on page 156. I want you to be able to identify and decipher and differentiate the past tense and the future tense, the noun from the verb, mabni al-ma'lum, mabni al-majhul, you call it mughayyir al-sigha. Okay? Now, this verse says, قال الله تعالى, and I need to fix that, and there's correction in there. نعم. ربنا وآتنا ما وعدتنا. What is that? ما وعدتنا على رسلك. وعدتنا, is that past tense? Is the future tense? As Maldi, nothing got dropped from it. The word is wa'ada, yani anta wa'adta. Then the na is maf'ulun bi. Anta wa'adtana. You promised us. Everything is clear. Tayyib. Anta wa'adtana. Tayyib. And the next verse, Allah Ta'ala, Qala ya qawmi alam ya'idukum rabbukum wa'adan hasanan. What do we say about this? Alam ya'idukum. What is it? This is mudari. And first of all, lam only enters on mudari, right? Lam only enters on mudari. What's the original word? The original word is wa'ada. The original word is wa'ada. So it got dropped. You have ya'idukum. Didn't your Lord promise you a good promise? Alam ya'idukum wa'adan hasanan. And it makes the meaning in the past. Yes, it makes the meaning in the past. But I want you to recognize. Yesterday I did a lot of talking. I want you to recognize that the wow was dropped here because it's mudari. Alam ya'idukum. Na'am. Rabbukum. Rabbukum is the fa'il, and ya'idukum, the kum there is the maf'ul bi. Na'am. And I want you to keep this in mind. If the maf'ul bi is a pronoun, it has to be attached to the verb. If it's a pronoun, it has to be attached to the verb. But now if the fa'il is a pronoun, let's look at the first one. Wa'atana. It's going to be the fa'il, then it's going to be the maf'ul. But if the fa'il is a ism, it's going to be ya'idukum rabbukum. The fa'il is going to come after. If the maf'ul and bi is a pronoun, it has to be attached to the verb. And the fa'il, if it's a noun, it's going to come after it. But if the fa'il is a pronoun, also it's going to be ana darabtuhu. Ana darabtuka. Anta darabtani. It's going to be the fa'il first, then it's going to be maf'ul. But you can't just have the maf'ul and bi pronoun. It's just sitting down the road there somewhere. And it's a pronoun. No, it has to be attached to the verb. So if you see something attached to the verb, be aware. Next one. قال تعالى هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون. The wow is there. What kind of verb is this? Is it madi or mudari? Okay. After mudari, what else can you tell me about this verb? After you tell me that it's mudari, what else can you describe this verb with? Mabni al-majhul or mughayyir al-siga. It says tu'adun. This is the hellfire that you were promised. Who promised them it? Who did the verb? It's not mentioned. Nah. Right. And the wow was there because a fatha came after the wow. It's no difficulty. But first of all, why is there a fatha there? Because it's mughayyir al-siga. The regular siga is ya'idukum. Now, the mughayyir al-siga is yuf'alu. Yuf'alu. Duriba, yani dhamma awwaluhu kusida ma qabla akhir. Na'am. Fi duriba. That's the madi. The madi. What does mughayyir al-siga mean? Dhamma awwaluhu. The first one has a dhamma and it's a kasra before the last one. Duriba. But in the mudari, dhamma awwaluhu futiha ma qabla akhir. It's going to be a fatha in the mudari. Na'am. Yu'adu. When we say before the last letter, before the last original letter. You all are with me? So this one here, there's two things we want to recognize, or more than two. The wow was there. Why is the wow there? Because there's a fatha. But why is there a fatha there? Because it's mughayyir al-siga, or you also call that mabni lil majhul. Ta'ayyab. These things we have to understand it for exactly what it is. Na'am. Tayyib. Next one. Qala al-irba. Na'am. Where? Wa'atana? Oh, good question. Let's go back to that. Wa'atana. Why is there shadda there? Because, barakallahu fiqh, I want you to pay close attention to this. The dal and the ta has the same makhraj. But the dal, usually if the dal has a sukoon, it gets a qalqala. It gets a qalqala. But now when it comes to the ta, the qalqala is gone. It mudgham. It became in the same wa'atana, not wa'adatana. No qalqala. Now they both have the same makhraj, but they have different descriptions. When I say different descriptions, mean the ta has jariyan al-nafs. When the sakin say, مثلا you say خُلِقَتْ. نعم. فتحت إلى الجبال نصبت. That's a description of a ta, but the dal and the ta have the same makhraj, data. So now on this here, when you see that shadda there, I mean no idgham here. No idgham. Look at the next ayah. It says alam ya'idukum. It has a qalqala, ya'id. Ya'idukum. When you see that shadda, no qalqala. It's no qalqala. يسمى هذا إدغام متجانسين. نعم متجانسين. طيب. Let's go to number 4. This Sahabi radiallahu anhu, he says, وعظنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم موعظة بليغة وجلت منها القلوب. So 3 words. وعظنا رسول الله. What is that? It's ماضي, it's a مضارع. وعظنا. That's ماضي. That's ماضي. I don't know what they meant, what was meant by ibdal. There's no ibdal here. Not ibdal. That's madi. What do you want to say about wa'adhana? What is that now? That's the maf'ul bi, and the fa'il is right behind it. If the fa'il is the ism, it's going to be right behind it. Wa'adhana. That na is the maf'ul bi. Wa'adhana Rasulullah maw'idhatan baligha. This is the masdar. And here's maf'ul mutlaq. Na'am. Wajilat. 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 Na'am. What is that? Maldi, it's mudari, it's maldi. And why did I mention this hadith? I only mentioned the hadith because of the ayat that's coming behind. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. Because I want to show you on this ayat is tawjal. Nah. That's the only reason. So we have the maldi is wajilat. It means to shake out of fear. Na'am. Wajilat minha al-qulub. The maw'idha al-baligha. The Prophet gave us a strong admonition. The first part of the hadith says, wajilat minha al-qulub. The hearts were shaken by it. The other part of the hadith says, وَظَرَفَتْ مِنْهَا الْعُيُونَ. The eyes teared from it. Na'am. And it was a profound speech. Na'am. Now, considering this word wajilat, look at the next verse. Ibrahim says to the malaika that came to them, and he didn't know them. He found them peculiar and strange. In qala inna minkum wajilun. We're afraid of you. We're nervous around you. Inna minkum wajilun. What did they tell him? Qalu la tawjal. The wow was not gone. But this is not mabni lil majhul. This is a rare case that is fa'ala yaf'alu. This is fa'ala yaf'alu. And it's not dropped. But most of the time, that's what we said ghaliban. Most of the time, the wow was dropped. But this is just one rare incident that the wow is not dropped in what? Fit mudari. It's not dropped. قالوا لا توجل. Nah. La tawjal. It's not mabni al-majhul. It's not. Don't be afraid. Nah. We understand that? Tayyib, let's go ahead. Now, at the first part of the hadith, it says wa'adhana. That's the maldi. Wa'adhana. Now we have this verb in sentence number 6. And the sixth one, number 6 is the ayah. Qala ta'ala. وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ فَعَلُوا. If only they did مَا يُوعَظُونَ بِهِ, what they were admonished with. If they only did it. يُوعَظُونَ. Why is the wow has it? What is this verb? Is it mudari? Is it maldi? وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ فَعَلُوا مَا يُوعَظُونَ بِهِ. Mudari. Why is the wow there? The wow wasn't taken down. And we say that the wow yuhdaf ghaliban. So why is the wow there? It's mughayyir as-sigha. Yudammu awwaluhu وَيُفْتَحُ مَا قَبْلَ الْأَخِيرِ. The first of it has a dhamma and is a fatha on that which is before the last letter. What does this mean? You are avun, what they are advised with. If they only did what they are advised with, it's mudari. How we doing online? How we doing online? وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ فَعَلُوا مَا يُوعَظُونَ بِهِ. And there's no difficulty on the tongue. If there's a fatha that comes after the wow, so it's there. مَا يُوعَظُونَ بِهِ. Let's look at this next one here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions on Maryam, Imra'atu Imran. فَلَمَّا وَضَعَتْهَا. The word is وَضَعَ, means to deliver, to give birth. فَلَمَّا وَضَعَتْهَا قَالَتْ رَبِّي إِنِّي وَضَعْتُهَا. One is وَضَعَتْ, the thing is وَضَعْتُ. وَضَعْتُهَا. Nah. Look at وَضَعْتُهَا. The first ta is what? The fa'il, and the ha is the maf'ulun bi, right? وَضَعْتُهَا. I gave birth to her. Nah. Wallahu a'lamu bima wada'at. And Allah has more knowledge of what she gave birth to. With that in mind, this is the only reason why I brought the hadith that comes after it. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, this is the hadith Umar. إن الله يرفع بهذا الكتاب أقواما. Allah raises up with this book people. ويضع. The wow is gone. The wow was gone. It was there for wada'at. Now, yada'u has a different meaning though. This means to lower. The meaning is close, but it's a different meaning. وَيَضَعُ بِهِ آخَرِينَ. What does the end of this hadith mean? وَيَضَعُ بِهِ آخَرِينَ. No, I meant the whole thing. وَيَضَعُ بِهِ آخَرِينَ. Everything. He lowers with it others. He lowers with it, meaning the book of Allah, others. وَيَضَعُ بِهِ آخَرِينَ. The wow is dropped on the normal rule by default. This is the normal rule. It's just exception to the rule that the wow is not dropped. This is fi'l mudari. Tayyib. We have this word wasafa. Yajibu alayna an nasifa. An nasifa Allahu bima wasafa bihi nafsa. We have two verbs in there. What is the first verb? Is it madi or mudari? Yajib alayna. We have two things that are read. Yajib alayna an nasifa Allahu bima wasafa. We have nasifa and wasafa. What's a nasifa? Mudari. We have the noon there. All right. Nasifa. The wow was dropped by default, by the regular rule. Look at the madi. Bima wasafa. The wow is there now. Look at the fi'l amr. On the next one. Qalu ya Rasulullah sifhum lana. We said from the ruling is that is always dropped in the fi'l amr. The wow is always dropped in fi'l amr. I don't want to go too fast. I want you to see that this is fi'l amr. Sifhum lana. Sifhum. Describe them for us. Where's the fa'il? Sifhum lana. Where's the fa'il? Sifhum. Hum is the maf'ul bi. Describe them for us. Sifhum lana. Where's the fa'il? Right, but what are you going to say? Where is it? Damiru mustatirun taqdiruhu anta. Is damir mustatir? That's inside that. Damir mustatir. Listen, every time you get it, every time you see a file, every time you see a jumla fi'liya, where's the file? Where's the maf'ul bi? Where's the file? Where's the maf'ul? Where's the file? Where's the maf'ul bi? Every single time. To the point, listen to this. When we go through book 3 with Allah's permission, we're going to go through Nahu. When you go through Nahu, you're going to go through all the marfu'at, all the reasons why something has a dhamma. You're going to learn 8 reasons why something has a dhamma at the end of it. To the point, when you read in the Quran, you see a dhamma, you're going to be 100% sure why is a Dhamma there. Now you don't know why it's a Dhamma. But once you just learn it's only 8 reasons, only 10 reasons it can be, you're going to know why every Dhamma's a Dhamma, why every Fatha's a Fatha, why every Sukoon is Sukoon, and why every Kasra is a Kasra. And until you know that, you don't understand it. You don't know who's doing it, who got done to, who's the fa'al, who's the maf'ul. You don't know until you know those fathas, kasras, and dhammas and sukoons. But now I want you to get used to it. Every time you read a jumla fi'liya, the verb, is it past tense? Is it present tense? Is it command? Where's the fa'il? It has to have a fa'il. Nah. And if it's muta'addi, where's the maf'ul be? Nah. Get in the habit of doing that. Tayyib, next one. Allah Ta'ala. يوم تجد كل نفس ما عملت من خير. I have a big question. Okay, tajidu. What is this? Is this madi or mudari? There's a mudari, right? What's the madi? Wajada, and they have the mudari has a kasra. So that's a major reason why it's going to be dropped. It would be tawjidu. Tajidu is so easy than tawjidu. Tajidu. Tajidu is so easy. Nah. I have a big question. Where's the maf'ul be? I'm not going to even read the ayat to y'all again. Y'all look at this ayat. Tell me, where is the maf'ul be? متصل no منتصل no مفعول به the مفعول به can't be mustatir, and there's nothing attached to this. There is no damir muttasil. There's nothing attached to it, right? So it's not going to be a pronoun. It can't be mustatir, hidden, unseen. It can't be. How are we supposed to know what it is? So kullu nafsin is the fa'il. What does the ayat mean? Did they كل نفس يوم تجد كل نفس ما عملت. What does that mean? No, is no or fine? Where you get no? Let's go. There's no. Where's the word no? Will find. Every soul will find. That's the fire. That's the maf'ul bi. Ma. Don't be afraid to say ma is the maf'ul bi. Don't be afraid. Don't think it can't be it. That's what's found. That's what they found. تجد كل نفس تجد كل نفس ما. This is what it found. This is what it fell on. ما عملت من خير. That ma is the maf'ul bi. That's it. Don't shy off. Don't think that the maf'ul bi has to be a brick or a square or a rectangle or black or white. No, it doesn't necessitate. It could just be it's a mawsula. Are y'all with me online? What now? What? Not the whole thing. What he worked from good deeds. Just ma. Not the whole thing. Ma amilat min khayr. No, just that by itself. Ma. Nah. Ma is the maf'ul bi. That's ma bima'na alladhi. Bima'na alladhi. Naam. Tayyib. Next one. Ya akhi. Qif and haddiq. What is this qif? No, is it madi or mudari? Fil amr. What's the actual word? Waqafan. We said every time in the amr, the waw is dropped. Harf is dropped in mithal. But it's not like that in qala yaqul. Qulu. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. But in mithal, the waw is dropped in the amr. Okay? Let's continue. فهدوهم إلى صراط الجحيم. قال الله تعالى بارك الله فيكم. قال الله تعالى فهدوهم إلى صراط الجحيم. Guide them to the path of the hellfire. Allah is commanding the angels, and they're pushing them with their wings. Nobody can fight back. You can't do anything. Allah says, waqifuhum. What is the wow? What is that wow there? Oh, no, hold on. I take that question back. Is this fi'l madi or mudari or amr? For if it's amr, that wow is not from it, because the wow has to be dropped. Right. It means and stop them. Fahduhum, first guide them. Secondly, then stop them. Are y'all with us online? That wow is not from the verb. And it shouldn't be read. I went back and I changed it. And just for emphasis, like when you're reading this first in the Quran, you can't put the emphasis on the wow and say waqifuhum. You have to say waqifuhum. Waqifuhum. The word is qifu. Qif. Like if it was one person say qif. And now if it's a group of people say qifu. If it was two people say qifa. The wow has nothing to do with it. So when you're reading it, listen, I remember this ayat since how long? I just realized 2-3 months ago that the wow is not from it. Just 2-3 months ago. It just came clear to me. It's not waqifuhum, it's waqifuhum. Waqifuhum. That's why I wrote the sentence before this one. It says qif and haddik. It's a comparison between the sentences. Now, qif, that's the verb. When it's a group of people, qifu. Nah. So this is waqifuhum. Waqifu, not waqifu. It's not waqifu. Nah. For the wow is extra. The wow is always dropped. Where's the fa'il and where's the maf'ulin bi? Where's the fa'il? We're going to do that big old wow. Y'all don't like the wow? And the wow is the fa'il and hum is the maf'ulin bi. Qifuhum. The wow is the fa'il. Hum is the maf'ulin bi. Na'am. Now here, la tay'asu min rawhillah. What is that? La tay'asu min rawhillah. Is that madi? Is that mudari? Is it amr? We're on number 14. وَلَا تَيْأَسُوا قال الله تعالى. I should have said قال الله تعالى so you could recognize where we at. قال الله تعالى وَلَا تَيْأَسُوا مِنْ رَوْحِ اللَّهِ. What is تَيْأَسُوا? No, what about that ta? Like we're doing, well, it's mudari. Because we're doing ya'isa. We're doing ya'isa. And we said that the ya is not dropped in the mudari. The ya is not dropped in the mudari. It's still there. It's ya'isa in the madi, tay'asu in the mudari. Wala ya'asu. La ya'asu min ruhillah. Nobody despairs of the mercy of Allah. Time number 15. Qala Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Hold on. How do we understand that? Number 14. How are we doing on number 14? Number 14 is fi'l mudari. What is the point in it? The point in it that the madi is ya'isa. And that on the, if the beginning of the verb is a ya, the ya is not dropped. The wow is dropped. The mithal, it could be a wow or a ya. But if it's a ya, the ya is not dropped. Ya isu, ya'asu. Na'am. Tayyib. Number 15. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم دع ما يريبك إلى ما لا يريبك. What is that? Number 15. دع. Amr. What's the madi? What's the madi? Wada'a. Now the wow got dropped. That's it. The wow got dropped. That. Leave off what makes you doubt for that which doesn't make you doubt. The next one is the same. Da'uni. What is that? Madi? Is that madi? Is that mudari? Is it amr? What do you say about da'uni? The wow's missing. It got to be amr. Because if it was mudari, it would have a need to it. Either have a hamza or a ya or a ta or a noon if it was mudari. So we see da'uni has to be amr. The wow got dropped. Where's the fa'il and where's the maf'ulin bi? The wow is the fa'il. Da'uni. Where's the maf'ulin bi? Where's the maf'ulin bi? The ya. What do you call the noon? Right. You gotta keep removing. You gotta say that every time you read. The wow is the fa'il. The noon is lil wiqaya. The ya is the maf'ulin bi. Leave me. You leave me. You're the one leaving. Is you are. Da'uni. Leave me. Nah. Da'uni. And this number 17, Asma, she asked the Prophet, Afa asilu ummi. What is afa asilu? The Hamza is a question. Afa asilu ummi. The fa is atifa. Like should I therefore keep my family ties? Should I? That's the question. Therefore, the fact that she came to visit me, should I therefore keep my ties with my mother? Afa asilu. Naam. Naam. Let me straighten that up. Naam. Radiyallahu anha. Tab, do we understand it? Afa asilu ummi. The Hamza is a question. Afa asilu. Afa, the fa is like, due to the fact that she came, should I therefore close the ties, meet her, keep the bond? Should I keep the bond of kinship? We've came back, she's a disbeliever. Should I honor her coming to see me? The Prophet said, Na'am. Sili ummak. Sili. What is that? Fi'l amr, fi'l madi, fi'l mudari. Amr, because the wow's gone. The verb is wasala. It was dropped in the mudari. Afa asilu. It was dropped in the mudari. Afa asilu, that's a mudari. That's a mudari. Sili, that's amr. And so I want you to look how many ayats and how many hadiths we brought that has the same verb. One is in the madi, one is in mudari. You got to pick that up. Particularly what? Should the Hamza be read? No. The Hamza and the Fa shouldn't be read. Let me see if I could, if I don't straighten this out now, y'all got to pardon me. It's not going to get straightened out. I'm going to forget. So y'all give me a minute to straighten out what Abdul Sabor didn't straighten out. MashaAllah. Tayyib. And that we listen, we have to perfect this so that people can come behind and learn Arabic. No, we have to perfect this. Tayyib. The last one. Qala Allahu Ta'ala. Lam yalida wa lam yulad. What is this yalida? Is that amr al-madi al-mudari? What is yalid? Mudari. Na'am. Wa yulad. What is that? Is it mudari or madi? It's both of them mudari. So if they're both of them mudari, why does one have a wow and the other one doesn't have a wow? They're both mudari. But you just put the wow whenever you want, take it off whenever you want, because it's sort of ikhlas. You can just do it like that. What do you say, Harun? Why is it the first one it doesn't have a wow and the second one has a wow? You're close, but why is it easier? Why is it yulad? Huh? What do y'all say? Yeah, the second one is mughayyir al-siga. Yulad has a fatha. It's mughayyir al-siga. What does yalid mean? What does walada yalidu mean? To give birth. To give birth. So what does wulida? Ana wulidtu fi New York. What does that mean? Ana wulidtu. I was born. Naam. Naam. So yulad means lam yulad, he wasn't begotten, he wasn't born. Lam yalid, he didn't give birth. ولم يولد is مغير الصيغة. يولد is no fa'il. So because it's مغير الصيغة, it's going to get a fatha, and there's no reason to drop the wow. If we understand that, now we're on the homework, and you're in the hot seat, the winner's chair. I'm sorry, not the hot seat. You're in the winner's chair. Harun, I want you to do the first 4. Look at these words we have at the top. توعدون, موعد, وعدت, عد, يعد, وعد, وعدت, موعود. Look at this word, توعدون. What is that? Yep. Yeah, I'm asking you. Is it Mali? Is it Mudari? Then what about that ta? Why is that? What's the original word? Hold on. What's the original word? Wa'ada. So this has a ta there. Why is there a ta there if it's Mali? Is it Mudari? Is it Mali? Is it Amr? It's a Mudari. What else? Is Mudari and what else? Why is there a fatha there? Why is the wow there? The wow wasn't dropped. Yeah, first wow.
Why wasn't it dropped? Because
every time I ask a question, Musa told them to slaughter a cow. Well, what kind of cow you want us to slaughter? He said, slaughter a cow. Well, what color has the cow to be? He told me what kind of cow. Well, what is that? Every time I ask you, well, what wow are you talking about? You want me to answer the question now or later? Hold on. Please just take the microphone. I'm afraid that people can't hear you, man. I want them to hear you. Please take the microphone. Get this. I don't want you to hold the microphone. Give this to the brother. Take this, brother, man. Yeah, I want you to be on the mic. The people got to hear this. Okay, let's start all over. Look at the options that you have.
Right.
It says al-fi'l al-madi mabni al-ma'lum al-masdar ism makan. You have to fully tell me what is this. It's not if it's mudari, you have to say mabni al-ma'lum or majhul. You have to give me a full answer. Okay.
Well, this is fi'l mudari.
Right.
Mabni lil ma'lum. I had it right the first time. Yeah.
Okay. What does this mean, tu'adun?
Tu'adun. To describe. Right?
No, wa'ada means to promise.
Right, promise. Right.
So what does this mean? Tu'adun is a ta. There's no they. Tu'adun.
Y'all. Right.
You all are promised. Right. Is there a fa'il?
Yeah.
No, because it says you are promised. It's no fa'il. You're promised. Who did it? It's not mentioning who did it. There's no fa'il. So it's mabni majhul. Not majnoon. Majhul.
Right. I said the first time, but I said maldi majhul.
Yeah, but listen,
okay, right.
I'm here. I'm a pothole maker. That's my job. You think I'm here to make it easy for you? Hold on. You think I'm on your side?
Make you think it's
but it's not. No. I'm not on your side. I'm the pothole maker, the grave digger. I am not on your side here. I'm the opposite team. Okay, the first one is fi'l mudari' mabni lil majhul or mughayyir as-siga. Listen, I think we should stop saying mabni lil majhul. Just say mughayyir as-siga. Mughayyir as-siga, it means something that is now it's not ta'idun. You all are promising ta'idun is tu'adun. What? Listen to this. I'm going to ask this one question. I want you to listen. I want the brothers and sisters online to ask. Is there any fi'l in the fa'al scale that starts with a dhamma? Kataba yaktubu. Daraba yadribu. Is there any daraba? Is there any fi'l that starts with a dhamma? Yani with a dhamma fi'l mudari? There is none. So if it starts with a dhamma, and we're
Automatically.
finished.
Right.
If we see something from the fa'ala skill start with a dhamma, if it's duty but warning sign, red flag. If we see two, this book is about fitting the fa'ala scale. There's nothing in the fa'ala scale that starts with a dhamma except تغير الصيغة. The wazn has changed. Are you all with me online? Red flag. Naam. All right, so if you see two, it would be ta'idun. Alam ya'idukum rabbukum wa'adan. Ya'id is ya. Naam. The next one. Maw'idun. What does that look like?
That's
No, this is all on
me.
this is all on Harun.
Maw'idun.
Everybody's gonna get there.
The number two.
Everybody's gonna get there. No. What is that? Maw'id.
That's Ism Makan and Zaman.
It's a makan and zaman. Very good. Maw'id. That appointment or the place of the appointment.
Right.
Wu'idat. Afwan. Wu'idtu. Wu'idtu.
Wu'idtu.
Wu'idtu.
That's
Is it Madi or Mudari? Is it Madi or Mudari?
الماضي مبني للمجرور.
What does that mean? Wu'idtu.
Wu'idtu. She promised. I promised her.
Where you get her from?
Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Oh.
Where do you see a woman in here?
I'm thinking
Miss Kim, we're gonna help you out. We are going to help you out.
I'm
Okay,
thinking
we have
what the
all
I-
the clear
I'm
signs.
reading it like what
Wait.
the
It's okay. We're gonna help you out soon as this class is over. Before I forget, there's no class on Saturday. Saturday, you all are invited to my son's wedding. There's no class Saturday. We're gonna have a wedding right here. My son is gonna be here, and we're gonna have like encouragement for the brother. But there's no class Saturday. Everybody's invited, especially those that are here in Michigan. My son is getting married, alhamdulillah. So we're not going to have a class Saturday. It's going to be during this time at Asr, right here at the Masjid in the women's section there. Tayyib. Barakallah fikum. I don't know why I thought about marriage when Harun was
She promised. That's not promised.
okay. Again.
Oh no, Wu'idtu is I was promised.
MashaAllah. I was promised.
Right.
Wu'idtu. Naam, I was promised. Here, do one more. Id. What does this mean? Id.
That's fil amr.
What does that mean? Idni. Idni.
It didn't promise me.
Promise me. Id. Tayyib, ya. He promised her. I promised them. MashaAllah. I like your tafsir. You're very promising. You're very optimistic. I really like that. I really like your attitude, Akhi. It's very good. You know? MashaAllah alayk. Tayyib. Ya'idu. فعل مضارع مبني للمعلوم. What does that mean? Ya'idu. And it's mudari. He's promising. Right. Wa'dun. Masdar. Na'am. Wa'adat. What does it mean? Wa'adat. She promised. Maw'ud. Ism maf'ul. Maw'ud. It's promised. Type. Indik ya. Let's go down to the next one. This is a good exercise. Keep you on your P's and Q's. Na'am. Tayyib. Wilada. It's come from the word walada. Wilada. No, it's some kind, you know, we need a meme for Ism Makan, right? Masjid. Yeah, we need a meme. Muster. And look at this word. Wilada, qira'a, kitaba, tilawa. There's a lot of words on that scale. Wilada, kitaba, qira'a, tilawa. A lot of words like that, right? That's a muster scale. from the fa'ala scale. طيب مولد 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 it's a makan, like ما هو مولد النبي, where was he born? And it could be zaman, like when is his birthday, if they call it the mawlid. It could be the time he was born or the place he was born. Again, mawlid in nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it could be the time that he was born, meaning the date, which is not known, okay, or it could be the place where he was born, which is known. Now, mawlid is the place of wilada or the time of wilada. Ism makan or ism zaman. We can move confidently with this. Na'am. Yalid. Yalidu. Fil mudari. What does it mean? Yeah. No, this is the father does this. The father yelled. The mother tell it. He had a son. He's called the what? Al-Walid. Ism file. He's the one that yelled it. He's called the Walid. He's the one that has the child. Okay. Yuladu. What is that? Fil mudari. What about it? Well, the first one is fil mudari, yalid. Now we have yula. That's also fil mudari. What's the difference between? What's the second one? Mabni lil majhul. He is born. Nah, yulad, to be born. Nah. Tayyib, mawlud. What part of speech is that? Mawlud. It's a maf'ul, the thing that the one that's born. The one that is the father, he's called al-ism fa'il walid, and the child is called mawlud. The child is called mawlud, and the one that has the child is called the walid. Tayyib, عندك يا غالب. I'm going to do these three and that which comes after. Walidatun. Ism fa'il and it's feminine. What does it mean?
She gave birth.
Yeah, but it has another name. Walidatun means mother. Mother. Waladat.
She gave birth. Is a mudar. I mean, fil mudar.
Waladat.
Fil mudar.
Fil madi. Wulida.
Is a mudar.
Slow down.
I mean, fil mudar. Ma'lum.
Okay, but it's majhul. What is it? Is it Maldi? Is it Mudari? What is it? Not fil Maldi. Wulida. Naam. Wulida. Wulida. He was born. Wulidat. She was born. Wulitu. I was born. فَسَلَامٌ عَلَيْهِ يَوْمَ وُلِدَ, when Isa said وَيَوْمَ وُلِدْتُ. نعم. سَلَامٌ عَلَيْهِ يَوْمَ وُلِدَ وَيَوْمَ يَمُوتُ. يَوْمَ وُلِدَ, the day where he was born. وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَيَّ. Isa says, Allah mentions in the Quran, وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَيَّ يَوْمَ وُلِدْتُ وَيَوْمَ أَمُوتُ. Nah. يَوْمَ وُلِدْتُ, the day I was born. وَيَوْمَ أَمُوتُ, the day I died. وَيَوْمَ أُبْعَثُ. Ub'ath, mughayr as-sayyi, in the future, the day I will be resurrected. These are kalimat Qur'aniyah. MashaAllah. I continue on page 159. عندك يا غالب. موصوف. It's a maf'ul. What does that mean? موصوف. Now, wasafa. There's no he. What do y'all say? Mawsuf. Described. Described. Mawsuf. Like I call Ahmed موصوف بالشجاعة. What does that mean? موصوف بالشجاعة, described with bravery. موصوف بهذا. طيب, وصفوا. What is that? وصفوا. Right. فعل الماضي, what does that mean? They described. صف. في الأمر. Describe. طيب عندك يا عيسى. يوصف. Right. مغير الصيغة. What does it mean? He is being described. He is currently described. He is described. هو يوصف بالطول. He's described with tallness. يوصف بالعدالة. He's described that he's a fair, nice guy. صفة. صفة. مصدر. So some words have two masters, like sifatun wa wasfun. Wasfun. Wasifun. Wasifun. Ism fa'il, because it's fa'il. Wasif. Fa'il. Yasifu. Fil mudari. He describes. He describes. Indik Dawood. موقف. موقف. اسم مكان, the place where you stop. Like a bus stop. موقف. Also, موقف is what? What is your stance? ما موقفك. ما موقفك من الحجور. What is your stance? Where do you stand with that? حفظه الله. Allah يحفظه. Allah يحفظه. The time that we live in is just fitna. Allah yahfadha. Mawqifun. Mawqif. Your stance. How do you stand? Yani your attitude, not physically, attitude. Naam. Waqifatun. Ism fa'il and it's jama' for women. Waqifatun. Waqifatun. Naam. Wuquf. Masdar, like ركوب وجلوس والدخول وخروج ووصول. There's a lot of masters on that scale. نعم. عندك يا last four for you. We started with you, we're going to end with you, inshallah. وقفنا. وقفنا. What does that mean? وقفنا.
وقفنا. They stopped.
Right. That's what it means. They stopped. That's what it means for women.
Right.
Nah, they stopped. What is it? Is it Maldi? Is it Mudari?
That's Maldi. Maldi.
Maldi. Nah. وقفنا. موقوف.
It's a maf'ul.
It's a maf'ul. Right. Stopped. يقفنا. في المضارع when it has a noon in this, what does it mean? يقفنا.
What does it mean?
Right. Let's get the pronoun first. يقفنا, just do the pronoun and then the word.
They stop.
They stop. Not they stopped. They stop on Thursdays. مضارع. يقفنا. It's just it's a little nervous on the noon in this one. Gets the jitters with the noon in this one. Kifi, try this one. This is the last one. It's gonna be all right. Fil Amr. Kifi. This is what you say to a girl to stop. Taib ya ikhwa. This is that we finished what? Mithal. When we come back, Saturday's no class, and all the brothers here they're invited. Out it's on Saturday, but listen, no stuttering that day. No stuttering. If you're invited to the wedding, no stuttering. Right? No, I'm just kidding. But we're going to come back and we're going to go into Ajwaf. We're going to take our time because this thing has to be pictured. Because you're going to be talking with this. You can't add the wow and take away the wow, and you have to see it when you're reading. Tayyib.
Come back Sunday.
Sunday. I'm going to come back on Sunday. Tayyib, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.